But My camera will
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Larrakia Park for our second edition of the 2021 season for the Women's Premier League. Really happy to bring two great football teams and clubs on this Friday evening. Mindil Aces will take on Casuarina Football Club Women very shortly. On behalf of Football Northern Territory, thank you for your support. Appreciate any and all support for the women's game. So crucial that we create equity in this space, give opportunity like we will for the men and boys. So thank you very much for attendance today. We'll get underway shortly. Now, referees today will be Sia, Jacinta and Tim, who will control this match in the second round of the Women's Premier League for the 2021 season. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please make some noise and welcome both sides as they head out. Thank you, Nasir. After you. And would you welcome Casuarina and Mindil Aces. All the best to both teams in the technical areas. And stay fit, healthy, and have fun.
Welcome to Larrakia Park here for round 2 of the Women's Premier League football competition up here in Darwin 2021 season. I'm Natasha Medbury, and with me today in special comments is Philomena Chisholm. Looking forward to today's game with Mindil Aces versus Casuarina. Mina, tell us a little bit about the history you have with Casuarina.
I've actually played a few seasons actually with Casuarina, won a few premierships with the girls. So I'm really excited to be here tonight to commentate, especially for my old team Casuarina here at Larrakia Park.
Yeah, Casuarina are coming off a draw last week as well, where Mindil Aces have a young side, but we're looking forward to seeing what they can put out there today after winning last week.
Yep, definitely. Thank you.
So we just see the players here. It's good to see in football as well.
I don't think I've seen that fist pumping
before the game. No, I think it's a very good as well. So, as I was saying, Casuarina drew last week, and Mindil Aces won their game. I think was 2-0 against Port Darwin. They're sitting in second after round 2. Casuarina in 4th. So we had a late call-up, didn't we, Mina, as the goalie. Bit of a background story here from one of the veterans.
Yeah. So Lusitana Casemiro, she's been a part of Casuarina Club, I think, since birth. Big family from Casuarina Club as well. She's played for many years. Look, she gave, when I spoke to her earlier, she said, I'm nervous, haven't been in goals for a while. So she's actually taken over the coach's position tonight. Unfortunately, their main coach cannot be here tonight, Martin Soares. And so is the assistant coach, Maria Musa. So Tana has taken over the role of coaching tonight.
And I believe that she is the first life member for the Casuarina Football Club as well. And, you know, that's a great achievement, as you were saying, about her history and her family's history with the club. So, you know, well done to Tana over the years and the Casemiro family. And Also, there was a bit of a gesture that they did during the week, Mina, if you'd like to let us know what they did for the Timorese Floods.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Big shout-out to Casuarina Football Club. What they've done, they've collected a lot of donations to go over to East Timor, the unfortunate floods that they had gone through there. So, big shout-out to the Casuarina Club. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a very big story here, and they gained a lot of attention with it, and they managed to get a lot of donations, and a lot of people pulled through to even the people that flew it over there for free, which was an extremely good effort. So Mindil are going to start with the ball. A very, very young side when we went in to introduce ourselves, Mina. So looking forward to probably Casuarina, a bit more experience. Got a few young girls as well, with a few veterans out there, but good to see sometimes the old versus the new.
Yeah, definitely. And the girls actually made it through last year to the finals. Unfortunately, got kicked out in the penalties for Mindil Aces.
So Casuarina in the black and white with the ball now. Tries to kick through, but intercepted there by Gray. Mindil kicked it out wide to Penny. And a good tackle there. Which way? That's going to go to Mindil. Bit of a nervous start to both teams here in the first minute. So Mindil with it, trying to move it forward. So McWilliam. Dave McWilliam is the coach. I believe his daughters are playing, twin daughters.
Yeah, twin daughters there for Mindil Aces.
You don't see that too often. Casuarina just working it around in defence here. Just making Mindil push forward. Waiting for a break. That's a good kick out wide as well by Newcomb. Back to the new player. Up the wing to Hoffman. And that's going to go the way of Casuarina. The referee just pointed the wrong way there for a second, but definitely going the way of Casuarina. It's going to be a throw-in. We will go back. Looking for Fulton. Fulton back to the thrower. Just trying to pick up who that is out there. I think it's Pablo. And forward. Dangerous kick, but just misread there by a striker. Sweeper. We saw last week that it was the game with the sweepers. They were in everything for both teams. Wonder if that'll be the same tonight. Just a kick forward down the wing. No runners. Happy to let that go out.
You've also got Jessie Newcomb. She's actually made a return after having a baby, so she's been a part of Casuarina's side for a while. So she's quite a asset to that team.
And that's good that she's come back as well. It's good to see that after they've had kids. So there she is there, Jessie Newcomb with a shot on goal, just wayward with that one. So not really the first attempt. I probably wouldn't count that.
I think it's a bit of a nervous kick as well. You need to push those midfields up, get them in that right position to be able to see that ball and hit the back of the net.
So let's see with the goalkeeper here. I see McWilliam, so one of the twins. So the goalkeeper and number 7 are the twins out there for Mindil in the yellow. A good kick through here, it's dangerous. One-on-one, and well done by the defender there in Madalozo. Clearance, so I think that just go in. It's not a corner, no, it's a throw-in. So good experience there to make sure it wasn't a corner.
Look, if Ikira Newton Aragon was in the right position, she's very dangerous on the ball. Young rising star from 2020 and the year before.
So keep a lookout for her. So another throw in here, just a bit of an arm wrestle, a bit of a nervous start, I think, to both teams. Good control of the ball. Gray. Casuarina dispossessed them. Kick through, but intercepted. Oh, good challenge. Good body work done there by the Mindil's player. So pushed through, cleaning up back there is Jessie Newcomb. That's that player you were talking about, Mina, that's come back, the experience. Yep. So you've got the 2 experienced players, the veterans, you could probably call them, the last line of defence with Casemiro in the goals.
It's good, they'll know each other's play.
And Newcomb, so Another throw in. So just looking with the hurry up. Good work there by Casuarina. Good run. That's Douglas. Kicks down onside. They're letting it go. Can it stay in? No. That was a late call for offside. That was a very, very late call for offside. Wow. Good effort there by Kanai. And I think Zimbabwe, Mina, a bit of a background.
I think she made the international Zimbabwe soccer team, Kanai.
Kanai looking dangerous up in the striker's position for Casuarina. Newcomb again. It's an errant kick. Kick and hope forward. The speed shown out there by Fulton. That's Alex Fulton. And the veteran Casemiro. Just with the short kick, she let Fulton take that one. I did egg her on to get a few boots out. Good football player as well, AFL player. Casemiro. It's a dangerous position here. Needs to be on her guard. Well done to Mindil, out wide. She have a shot and clear it? No, just couldn't control the ball to keep it in. That was Peeny. So Lara Peeny. Casuarina with the kick. Down the wing, there's a lot of space here if she can keep it in. This is Pablo, Sophie Pablo. And
unfortunately, the ball went out. So Mindil Aces throw-in.
So Mindil on the attack. Well, that's it. Good work there by the Casuarina player. I think that's Douglas.
Douglas
took that ball away. Newcomb with just an errant pass, chopped off by Joanne. Going back to Stall. Stall up the wing. Good control, good body work applied there. Pressure in the middle. Kanai goes in and puts that pressure. Casuarina, here's the speed down the side with Peeny. That's Lara Peeny. Oh, that's good tackle. Dispossessed a little bit too easily there by Walling. And Newcomb again, just couldn't find her target, but good work to Penny.
This is Tess Wallen's first season here up in Darwin. She's actually transferred from Adelaide.
Walling there on screen, you can see in the black and white, so her first season. We've got a first gamer as well for Premier League for Mindil. Another throw-in, I think it was number Sophie Medalozo. Just a clearing kick. Kanai. So dangerous. Good control of the footy. Newcomb tries to boot it forward, but striker wasn't up there. Good body work. Oh. The penalty going the way of Mindil.
So Mindil takes the got the free kick. What Casuarina needs to do now is keep that back line tight. Try to keep the opposition offside.
So really push up there and
definitely putting the pressure on. Mindil Ace is such a young team. Definitely put in Casuarina.
That's a good kick through. Got probably too much legs on it. And good work, well kept in here by Mindil. Crosses. Newcomb gets boot to ball. It's going to stay in. Chased by both players here. Close to the sideline. Well kept in. Still in, and now it goes over. So Sophie Madalozo again with the throw-in.
A great control by Tess Poling.
So Casuarina. Oh, air swing there by Casuarina player, unfortunately, by Newton Aragon. Back to Newton Aragon. Controls the footy well. Oh, Decept thought it was on there. Good cross. Now she puts the pressure on. Bit of body pressure as well. Good controlled by Mindil, having a bit more of the possession of the ball, especially in their forward half. And that's going to dribble over. So Mindil with the throw. Definitely spending the more of the time in the half, the forward half of Mindil. But Casuarina do look dangerous when they do move the ball forward.
Yep, if they could clear those through balls to their strikers, I think it'd be very dangerous.
Good head there. In the path of Peeny, but just goes over again.
Oh, bit of a change play there.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I don't think you're allowed to do that, but she was actually taking it over the other side. I was wondering what Fulton was doing then. It was wrong the side of...
Maybe she's using a
forward.
good option.
So down the wing again. That's Douglas. It goes over. Quick throw in. Well done by Mindil. Just caught Casuarina off guard a little bit here. As you can see, a good ball throw forward. Penny couldn't control it. Oh, here we go. Can it? What's the bounce? Well done by Walling. Good intercept here on the attack again. Mindil. Fulton to control the ball. Last line of defence for Casuarina. Again, just an errant pass. So only the second round here at Larrakia Park. The 2021 season for Football Federation, Football NT. Good kick through here to Douglas. Douglas is in the box. Is she going to have a shot? Tries to take on the Mindil defender. In Stoll stood her ground. Dispossessed her and goes it again. Gets around one. She's got a paddock in front of her. She's looking up ahead. Who runs for her and just couldn't get the ball past Fulton. Fulton's had a number of possessions so far. Only 11 minutes gone in this first half. So Penny, again, she's the go-to player for Mindil. She's got some speed on her. They go back to Casemiro. The fill-in goalie. The fill-in coach. Doing everything. Tana Casemiro.
Tana's a really laid-back player. You know, she's very, you don't know what she's going to do next. She's very unpredictable.
Yeah, they'll definitely hear her voice out there and her experience. Well done by Newcomb. Dangerous cross. Geez, they left themselves open there, Casuarina, but they've got control of the footy here. Looks dangerous. Kicking it forward. Looking for the speed. A good one-on-one challenge there by both those players in Hoffman and Juan.
Very good defensive work by Juan.
So Casuarina go again, just waiting for that speed, but Hoffman didn't read that one, so... Oh, well done. It's kept in by Casuarina. That was good play. Crosses now, dangerous position. Kenai just didn't read it, but still, it's there for Newton. Aragon, the shot blocked. So Mindil under a bit of pressure here. Good speed by both players. Who's going to get there first? Well done to Mindil. That Mindil player, I think, is Sophie Madalozo.
It's very good pressure on Mindil Aces, the young sides putting on Casuarina tonight.
So here's Kenai. Dispossessed. Big kick put in by Anyon Smith. Kicks through. Not enough power on that kick and easily picked up there by the goalie and Casey McWilliam. That's a good kick as well. How does it bounce? Fulton's going to control this. What's she going to do? Beats one. Through the middle. Good pass. Good control. So Douglas out wide to Hoffman. Hoffman's in a dangerous position. Is she going to have a ping? She crosses it. Oh. And Newton. Aragon just couldn't get there, but it stays in. Dangerous position. Casuarina on the attack. Ping it goes and it's nearly through. It's hit the post and it's through. So Hoffman, I think, in the end for Casuarina. It come off the post and an easy kick in by Hoffman. They were on the charge, Casuarina, and they've kicked the first goal of the game at the 13.5-minute mark.
That was a really good play there. Hoffman positioned herself well. You don't know what's going to happen, whether the ball will rebound off the post, but she was in the perfect position to finish it off.
Just watch here. She had a cross to start with, and then Newton Aragon missed it, but she did well to come in, kicks it back, and then Walling has a crack, hits the post, goes across the face of goals, and Hoffman, as easy as you like, kicks the first goal of the game. So how will Mindil respond? It was probably against the swing of things. I reckon I thought Mindil were more on the attack there, and then when Casuarina had that opportunity, it just opened right up for them.
Yep, so you don't want to give them too many chances. Here we go.
And save it's going to be at 3. No, she's managed to save it. And that's a goal. That's a goal. They've called that a goal. So the sideline ref has said that that ball's gone over. So we'll just need to see the replay to see who actually kicked that one. That was a good shot. I think it was Kane with a great kick. Unfortunately, it stumbled over the goalie's head, landed in the goal box, and the goalie just couldn't keep that out. Wow. Geez, that was less than 30 seconds after the first goal. So Casuarina already 2-0 up, sorry. 15 and a half minutes gone in the first half. So good control. So
Newcomb's looking for that through ball. Unfortunately, got in the hands, the feet of the defence team, Middle Aces.
New Argon is there. Good control here again by Douglas. Douglas, what does she do? Takes on one, tries to put it through for Hoffman. She's still got control of it, still has it. Good challenge. Well done to Douglas. Going to go back to Pablo. So Pablo down the wing. Shows a bit of speed and goes again. She's going to cross it. Across the face. Clearing kick by Mindil. But goes straight to the Casuarina player. So they're in the attacking half again. Casuarina scored 2 goals in quick succession. So moved up forward. A good tip on there by Aon Smith. And a wayward kick. Aon Smith. Powerful kick, mind you. So how do Mindil respond, Mina, to 2 quick, very, very quick goals from Casuarina within the space of 40 seconds?
Well, you've got Jacqueline Aon Smith. I mean, she comes from AFL. Apparently, they call her legs because she's got a great kick on her. You don't want her to be free on top of the box because her kicks can easily go directly into the back of the net. So Middle Aces do need to be wary of those goal kickers as well.
Yeah, you could see the power behind that kick. She was quite a fair way out. So Mindil the defenders will need to watch that. Here's Hoffman. Scored the first goal, 13 and a half minute mark. Good control. She's going to cross it. She's waiting for a runner. Just a wayward kick. Had time there, the Mindil player. Looks like she's limping just a bit there. And I reckon that's going to be a goalie kick. So, yeah, she is injured. She's just coming to the side here, calling the coach. Not quite sure if keep an eye on injured player down here, Mina. I think that is number 7. So that's Tegan, the captain, McWilliam. So she's come off. There's her twin in the goals with the kick out. Fulton. So forward to Kane. Here's Aon Smith. Aon Smith kicks it through. Douglas. Clearing kick back to Fulton.
A great footwork from Fulton.
Picked up by Kalitzis. So Kalitzis. So McWilliam, Tegan McWilliam, Cassie McWilliam, sorry, is under a lot of pressure in the goals. I don't think they've brought on a player yet. For the injured captain that come off. Newcomb. Down the middle, they don't come at her, she waits for them to. Newton Argon's there, dangerous position. Can she win this ball back? She can, she's got the speed as well.
Let me know when you could say. Are you good?
There's some great through balls by Casuarina. I think Newton Aragon needs to be in a good position to receive those, and I reckon she'll dominate with that ball.
So, well done by Walling. Walling throwing his dangerous area by Kanay. Dispossessed by Mindil player. Down the line looking for Penny again. Just a bit too much power on the kick. They're making a sprint down this wing every single time. She's got the potential down there. Fulton across goals. Just gets it over the head of the Mindil player out there, and Whitaker. Oh, my apologies, it was Martin, Julia Martin. So with the throw-in is Sophia Pablo. You can see on screen there, Walling. So her first season after moving up from Adelaide, as Mina mentioned earlier. Nice throw-in, good control. This is where they really set up play through Newcomb or Fulton in this back line. But dispossessed in a dangerous position, Walling's there. So back to Fulton. Fulton with a beautiful kick. Newton Aragon to
Great
Newton.
through ball.
Aragon again, she crosses it. It's in a dangerous position. The goal scorer in Kanai. 1-on-1. Back to her teammate in Newcomb that had come up. But Mindil have it. So if they can move it quickly, they can be on here. Because Newcomb had come up as the sweeper. So Fulton's back there by herself. Casimiro's come right up as the goalie as well. There's the experience as well. Just enticing the striker there for Mindil to come at her. Easy pick up by Casemiro.
Yeah, great pick up by Casemiro there. I think if Mindil Aces could be able to push their midfield up with the play, there could be a chance of the girls actually scoring.
So Newcomb back in her sweeper position. Oh, look at that leg, and it's over the top. It's on here.
It's onside.
Douglas, 1-on-1 with the goalie, has a crack. A good save by the goalie in McWilliam. Well done. She had to attack that ball, and she did.
That was a really good kick over. Lauren Douglas, it's actually her first season with Casuarina as well. Her brother plays for the Men's Premier League, so it's their first season with Casuarina.
Okay, well, she's got a bit of pace. They've just seen the goalie had to come forward, and a good save, so...
Unfortunately, she didn't finish, but that was great footwork.
What about that kick from Fulton over the top? Oh, and it's gone straight back to Douglas. Under pressure here's Anyon Smith. Has a crack at the goals. Takes a deflection. And it's going to be a corner. So it took a deflection. It probably wasn't going in, but the goalie was a little bit unsure as we watch on the kick here on the replay. So it was just took that slight deflection, and yeah, I reckon she probably had to have a crack at that because it would have maybe snuck in. So a good save in the end.
Yeah, again, you cannot let someone like Anyon Smith actually free up top of the box with a kick like hers.
So here we go with the corner. Newton Aragon's there, trying to get possession of this ball. Well done by Mindil. We're going to have another corner. So they've done well to defend that. And Smith is in there, got the height as well. So Kanai as well, right on the goal line, waiting for a runner. Fulton comes forward now.
Kick in by Rachel Hoffman. She's actually an American, so she's from America.
Oh,
So
look
this
at
is
that.
her second season.
Look at that kick. Getting the header was Walling and just couldn't get it in the right direction. That was a brilliant corner. Waiting for someone
That was a great corner.
Look at this on the replay. Look where it fell, in the perfect position. Unfortunately, Walling just couldn't get it in the right direction, but that was a ripper of a kick.
I think if Tess Wallen wasn't there, you definitely had Jacqueline Annon Smith backing up that ball.
Yeah, she's got the height there as well. So McWilliam being under pressure there in the goals for Mindil, but doing a good job. Let two in, but both of them were unfortunate for her, but good quality by Casuarina. So Newcomb. Control, dangerous, opens it up. Ooh, it's up. It's usually an ankle killer, those sorts, but she gets up okay, thankfully. Was Julia Martin. So they keep going down this same wing, Casuarina. It seems to be the favourite wing, and we can understand why when you've got someone like Hoffman with the boot that she has to be able to to cross the ball over into the hot spot.
Definitely great 1-2 passes too by Casuarina. They keep that up, and that play could be sweet.
So Mindil, good control. Probably need to just control the ball probably as much as they can. Keep possession. So Newcomb, Aon Smith, the two big kickers, here they are. They can have an opportunity here, but Penning stopped by Fulton. Thought they were going to go looking for Penny again. The Mindil striker. So Newcomb seems to... Oh no, that's Aon Smith, sorry. Offside called. Early call that time. Very early call. So Aon Smith.
I think that's a favour to Mindil Aces, because you do not want the Casuarina striker to go through, because that ball will definitely, she's in a great position to take that in. Unfortunately, it was caught an offside by Douglas. She's very dangerous. I think she's probably one of the most dangerous players out there tonight, Tash.
That's a beautiful kick. So looking for Penny again. Unfortunately, Newcomb goes back to Casemiro. So Penny, one of them is going to hit her soon, I reckon, because she's done an awful lot of running down that wing. Trying to get possession of the ball. Walling to Kanai. Back to Kalitzis. Down that wing again. This time it's Pablo. So Pablo with the throw in. Quick throw in as well. Looks for Hoffman. Hoffman around one. Puts it through to Kanai. Kanai. She's got a good kick on her as well. She controls it. She's in the box. She has a crack and a good save by McWilliam again.
That was really good footwork there by Kanai. She's got a really good kick. Unfortunately, it didn't. She didn't finish that ball off.
Well read by McWilliam in the goals. She's under the pump tonight, that's for sure. 27 minutes gone in this first half. So 2-0. Casuarina scored their first one at the 13.5-minute mark, and their second, the 15-minute mark. So in quick succession, their goals come about. Pretty fortunate goals, mind you, but all the same, Casuarina did all the hard work, got it up there and through again. Litzis has a crack. The goalie again goes diving at the ball, and well done. Her defenders were back there to help her. She was on the ground, and good clearing kick by Mindil. So
yeah, that was a very good call from McWilliams. Such a young player taking out and tackling that ball.
She did. She had to attack it, and fortunately for her that she had one of her defenders back there to clear the kick. So Fulton cleaning up again. This is where they seem to set up play through the middle. So Douglas, Aon Smith kicks it through to Douglas. Douglas has a speech, he takes it. They leave it for her. She's going to have a crack from the top of the box and straight to the goalie again. McWilliam, good positioning. She just is in the right spot.
Really dangerous player out there tonight, Douglas. I think Mindil, what they need some speed up in their forwards.
So put more speed up forward,
or put more speed up forward, because you got Fulton and you also got Newcomb. Fulton's got a great speed on her. You need someone to match that speed to be able to try and get that goal.
Well done by Gray. And again, just an errant kick finds Fulton. And Jon Smith just biding their time here. Casuarina just waiting for the right play. Fulton's in the middle. This is where they look most dangerous. It's through here. No one goes at her. And again, she's onside. The goalie's got to come. She's got to kick it. Oh. And the deflection will go out. Again, she had to make the call. I think she did the right one there, Mina, or just the speed coming through the Casuarina player.
It also leaves the, the box open. When that goalie comes out, it actually leaves it open. So that was great call from the young McWilliams in goalkeeper.
Watch that, looking for a change. It's Lara Pini that's done a lot of running, so just the coach, she's got a smile on her face as well. It's always good to see the girls play a lot of passion and pride, and Jon Smith has a crack from nearly halfway. Casuarina in their dangerous position again. Here's Douglas. She controls the ball so well. Just a crossover by Hoffman, but too much power on that. William takes an easy one for a change instead of him getting pelted at her.
You definitely don't want Jon Smith smashing those balls outside the box.
They've just got no one up forward here. A lone effort there by the Mindil player in Kylie Whitaker. Doing her best, but they've sort of flooded their back line here. And I think you said about putting speed up forward, but with the speed that Casuarina have with their strikers, they're a bit concerned, I think.
Well, they've got smart midfielders, they've got speed in the defence, and they've got speed in the strikers. I mean, it's pretty good, well set out play.
Yeah, that was definitely offside, but wasn't called. The players even stopped running. The goalie wasn't sure, and in the end, it wasn't called. So luckily for everyone involved with that one,
just got to play the whistle.
So Whitaker trying to apply pressure. Jon Smith kicks it out to Walling. She's got Douglas out wide, but going to go back to Jon Smith. Fancy footwork. Kicks it out wide again, looking for Hoffman. Hoffman's got the speed. She can go all the way to the box. She's going to have a crack at this. Oh, well done again by McWilliam. Kane was coming hard as well, and probably
see Hoffman here.
On the replay. Yep.
If Kane would have received that ball, I reckon that would have been an easy shot in. Great positioning from Kane. Unfortunately, Hoffman didn't give that ball up.
Yeah, it was probably the cross needed in that instant. No one was with Kane.
I think Mindil can't afford now to leave their strikers unattended by themselves.
So Newton Aragon showing her fancy footwork again. Goes back to Klitzis. Coming through is Fulton. Good pass. Klitzis goes without it. Kane, she's broken through. She's going to have a crack again from the top of the box. Good tackle as well applied there by the Mindil player.
Kane's got some really good footwork. That was great defence by the Mindil Aces, and good call on the goalie to come out as well.
I think that was Garland for Mindil Aces with that tackle, Hannah Garland. She had to make sure she didn't give away the penalty as well. Through to Hoffman again. Hoffman's going to have another crack. The goalie's going at her, and well done to the goalie again in the second effort. Well done, McWilliam. I'm running out of room here for the attempted.
Hoffman here, she really needs to lift her head and see her teammates. That's the second time her teammate was free. If Klitzis would have had again her foot on that ball, it would definitely hit the back of that net.
And an errant kick again. So here comes Newton Aragon and straight to the goalie. So McWilliam, I'm running out of room here with the attempted shots on goal for Casuarina.
Casuarina tonight through balls are amazing. They're hitting every time they pass one through. Mindil Aces really got to keep a tight defence.
I think you can probably see the old and the new that we spoke about just at the start of the game, and the experience that Casuarina is showing. And here we go again. The goalie's got to come. McWilliam, she doesn't get there this time, and called offside.
Unfortunately,
So Douglas.
offside.
Oh, Douglas.
Lauren Douglas,
She
I
would
tell
have.
you.
She would have definitely got that one because the goalie was out.
She's dangerous. That goal, I tell you what, McWilliams in goals, she's doing a marvellous job. And she's not afraid. For a young girl, she's not afraid to come out and tackle those players either.
Yeah, she's got a very good goalie future ahead of her. As I said last week, that was the position I never put my hand up for. Always wanted to be out there running around having shots at goals, not trying to defend them. So there's Casemiro, the fill-in coach, the fill-in goalie as well tonight. And you can hear her out there instructing her team. So Fulton just comes across, and probably their first real attempt on goal tonight by Mindil.
Great by Fulton. She really shut that down. She needed to shut that down fast.
So Peony again looking dangerous. So a good cross here. And all night Peony's looked dangerous, and Fulton just gets over there. So we've just, our player's just gone down in the middle of the field for no apparent reason, I believe. So just a bit of concern for that player, I think.
Stoll, number 15. Stoll is down. Looks like she might be having a asthmatic.
We had this last week as well. The one of the uppers players had to go off. So concern showed by both teams. If you can see, I think it's Aeon Smith that's actually with Stoll. So
It's great she's showing that support for the opposition.
yeah, always good when you see that. So 35 and a half minutes gone in this first half. Casuarina 2-0. Goal scorer, the first goal scorer was Rachel Hoffman. She scored in the 13 and a half minute mark. And then in the 15-minute mark, not long after that first one, the second goal was scored by Yolandi Kanai. So you can see on screen there, the stand-in coach and goalie is just having a chat to Hoffman, Rachel Hoffman. So got the first goal, just letting her know that she's doing a good job. The Mindil players just taking a break. Stalls up, and she's got the asthma puffer. So good work by both teams as well, showing concern as you do.
It's a good chance for the girls to actually have a breather, but themselves. It's a little bit humid tonight.
So you can see who the attacking players are there for Casuarina. They're just going through a bit of structural work. So good work to the Mindil players as we see Stall come off. So Dave McWilliam would be very, very impressed with his daughter tonight. His other daughter, the captain, had to come off. Not quite sure what that was for, but she's back out there. She came off quickly, but she's back out there. The captain, number 7 in the yellow, as we got Kanai. The second goal scorer she was.
We've got twins, and we also got sisters on the Mindil Aces team. So it's a family affair tonight for the girls.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. I did say to Tana Casemiro in the goals tonight, you've played many games with her, Mina. I haven't played soccer, but I've played AFL, and I asked her which girls were young enough, I should say, to be her daughters out there, and she said pretty much all of them. So that's not giving away too much. So she isn't. Yeah. She's still got a lot of legs left in her and experience. So here they go again. Klitzis goes back to Pablo. Wait for this through ball. No, just goes to Hoffman. Dispossessed this time. Hoffman goes back on the attack. Oh, good footwork. She's looking for the cross now. She does for Douglas. Douglas, great timing. What does McWilliam do? Does she charge it as she does? And this time, Douglas puts it through. So the third goal is on the board for Casuarina. And finally, Lauren Douglas gets the goal. She's looked so dangerous, Mina, and this time she waited for the goalie to come at her and put it through at the back of the net.
She really judged that play, which is fantastic for her. And about time she's actually finished the ball. Being so dangerous player like herself, see this ball coming through, she's really positioned herself. She thought about it, she waited that goalie to come out just a little bit, and then she placed that ball in the back of the net.
And this time McWilliam didn't dive at her feet like she did in the previous attempt. So but that was scored 38.5-minute mark.
Good work by Douglas.
So not long left in this half of footy. Good attack there by Mindil. Is that going to be a corner? No, unfortunately for Mindil, it's not. So Casemiro must be saving her hamstrings because she's letting Fulton take all the kick-outs. It's a pretty brave effort by the Mindil team. Mina was saying how young they are, and they definitely haven't dropped their heads, and they're still going. But you know, the coach will have a good chat to them, and this is through again to Newton Aragon. She has a crack. McWilliam stops it, then she dives and regathers the ball.
McWilliam's having a cracker of a game. Goalkeeper, I think that's definitely her calling, Tash.
Yeah, she's a ripper in there. She's just saying that they haven't dropped their heads, Mindil, and they're led by example with their goalie. But here comes Douglas, the goal scorer, has a crack. William again, good hands on her.
Definitely Mindil needs to put that pressure on Casuarina's strikers in midfield. You cannot afford any more through balls to the Casuarina way.
So what can they do just to finish out this half? Good pass to Douglas. There's the player again. Picks it up to Kanai. Kanai, this time she's called offside. So the free kick going the way of Mindil.
Another dangerous player. I would really like to see what Kanai can do when she's got that open goal.
Yes, we can sort of see why she was an international player for Zimbabwe. We believe, not quite sure what division, but we can see the talent on display. Back to Casemiro. Newcomb, the experienced players for Casuarina, up to Walling in her first season. Clears it down for Newton Aragon. Down the wing, looking for Hoffman. Hoffman's in a dangerous position and just couldn't get the foot on the ball, and good work there again by McWilliam, but also by a teammate in Juan. So just a good ball again. As you can see down that wing, this time McWilliam boots it as far as she can, but it goes straight to Douglas. Kalitzis.
She's definitely getting kept on her toes, isn't she, Tash? There in the goals. Newton.
So I'm not quite sure Kalitzis is getting... Oh, I think the referee was in the way.
Okay, so it's a drop ball.
So they need to watch out here. No, they're just going to let that go. So good sportsmanship there by both teams. Not quite sure. The ref wasn't really impacted the play too much, but rules are rules. Oh, dangerous position. It opens up again for Casuarina. Kanye at the top, can't control it, goes back. Kalitzis. And didn't get probably the penetration that she wanted to on that ball to get it to the back of the net. Goes wide. Williams going to take her time here to get this ball. As we watch on the replay here, Kanye was on, just couldn't control it, but back to Kalitzis.
Yep, I think McWilliam has done a lot of work tonight, so she's not in a hurry to collect that ball.
As much as Casuarina have been on the charge, she's probably been the deadliest player so far this half.
I take my hat off to her and I'm not going to put it back on.
Good kick, just
great kick.
No one there again. So Anyon Smith, Kane to Hoffman. Hoffman has the power in her legs as well, but just had one touch too many. 43 minutes gone in this first half. They're trailing by 3 goals, Mindil. And under the pump again in defence. Oh, brilliant kick by Douglas. It was there, so she took it, but McWilliam in the right spot again. So
it was like a magnet to her hands, isn't it?
So Martin for Mindil just couldn't control it. Kalitzis. Again, they go to that far wing. So Pablo trying to get around her opponent. Martin for Mindil's up there trying to attack this ball for Mindil. They've only had one real shot on goal. This is through. The goalie's going to come. She's going to have to kick it away. And there is
another offside call for Casuarina.
Just the timing there for Casuarina, but it's definitely the attacking wing that they've gone down all night, pretty much, Casuarina.
You can see where the dominant side is.
So let's get to Martin now. Anion Smith heads it down. Hoffman, she kicks it through. She's trying to Kalitzis. Here we go. So Douglas is going to let Newton Argon go at this one. She's going to have a shot. She does. Got a bit of curl on it, but easily taken there by McWilliam.
The percentage of through balls from Casuarina has been absolutely amazing. These girls are definitely in that right position to try and finish that ball off.
Good pressure by Mindil. Fortunately, don't have the numbers there. Turn over here, good control. Can they land one in the back of the net before half-time? Not on this occasion. So Newman with the throw-in. Quickly throws it into Walling. Dispossessed there by Matalozzo. Back down the line to Walling. Bolton. And that is half-time. So half-time here at Larrakia Park, and Casuarina are leading 3-0. So watch just on replay, McWilliam with the last shot on goal. So a good half here. So first goal was scored at the 13.5-minute mark, the second goal in the 15-minute mark, and that third in the 38.5-minute mark. So a good half here.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for your support on this Friday evening for round 2 of the Women's Premier League in Darwin for 2021. Half-time, 3 to Casuarina. Middle Ace is yet to score on the Northwest scoreboard. Plenty of time for that to happen in the next 45 plus. And the way they coach, the club's history, they will be back. Good opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors for the women's game, McDonald's, who are proudly bringing you the Women's Premier League in 2021, plus all our women and girls football activity. Thank you to McDonald's. Also to Ward Keller, Territory Law Firm, for all their work in terms of personal and business dispute resolution. And the number is 1-800-978-360, 1-800-978-360. Thank you to Steel Line, Service and Above, Northwest, as mentioned earlier, NTF, the construction supply specialist, helping people achieve, and Darwin Olympic. 2 boards there. Thank you to Steel Line, NTF, TriStar and Ostorek, and HB Manelis 2 on the second board from Darwin Olympic. So thank you to them as well. We'll take a short break. We'll back to the second half.
Bottom filter, so come to one filter. There we go. That's Ruben in colour. Is he in focus? Yes, right. So we're ready for you. Halfway through the half, stop this sidelines. So will he come up? Yeah. That's how we'll do it.
Look at that chin.
1 of 6.
Chin diesel.
Well, welcome to NITV on this Friday night here in Darwin in the top end of Australia, the best part of the world, and it is half-time here. Casuarina 3 over Mindil Aces 0 in the Women's Premier League. Second round for the 2021 season. Really happy to have Michalina Hordas with you. Mickey, as we endearingly know you. Mickey, thank you for giving us your time at half-time. You're not playing today, was the body?
It is the body.
And what is wrong with the body?
So I just had some lower back pains and started shooting down the leg during training, so we decided not to risk it, especially, next week and the weeks coming we have pretty big games, so we made the call and we're doing well. We're doing well without me.
And for those in Darwin, they all know what position you play, but for those outside of Darwin, you're a goalkeeper, you're an exceptional goalkeeper. Just a quick thing, you've been involved with our select side, the Desert Roses, the women's side here in the Northern Territory. You're now involved with our NTC kids. You're going to have a coaching accreditation coming away, your goalkeeping. How important is training and education to you and the next generation?
I think it's extremely important, especially in the position itself. Goalkeeping, I believe, is quite underrated, and there's not been enough focus on it, being able to teach kids what to do and how to do it right, to minimise, examples, injuries and getting experience out there. So for me, it's something where if I'm given the opportunity to give, the future an opportunity that I never had as a youth in the game and in the position, then I'll be more than happy to put my hand up and do it. So.
And we're happy you're doing it. There's a highway here. We have people going past the camera, mate. Now, in that position as a goalkeeper, you're often the drummer in the band. Actually, you're the roadie in the band in a lot of ways. As you said, seldom thought of, but it's really key. And we have so many good young kids coming through, so I'm glad you're taking on that challenge. Just from your own point of view, you were with Hellenic last year, so you're premiers and champions. You made the move to Casuarina this year. There's been quite a bit of movement during the off-season. How have you thought that's gone so far? It's only been one round, but have the players settled in as far as you've seen?
I think the players have settled in, and I believe there's been a lot of movements this season of players to various clubs, and I think it's a good thing to see because it helps the competition keep going. It keeps the motive going as well. It changes things up a little bit in terms of clubs and player cultures and field culture. So it's a good sign, and I think it just goes to show as well that the players they're comfortable to play alongside players that they've always been up against. So I think it's a good sign for the season, for the NT as well, and in terms of building for the players too.
Couldn't agree more, Mickey. And my last question to you is, we both share an absolute passion and conviction for women's sport, women's football in particular in this case, but we're tragics. We'll go and see any women's football, any women's cricket, you name it, we're there. Sure. But look, the value of the sport for both genders is so key. The World Cup's coming in 23. I know you're excited every day and you get out of bed, it's getting closer and closer. What are some of the things you think we should be doing and achieving between now and 23 in the women's game, not only here in the NT, but across Australia?
I definitely think the exposure of players, because there's a growing number of female footballers very young that want to get involved in the game, that see players, not just Australians but overseas players as well, international superstars, and they're inspired to get involved in it. So I think it's important that we can expose that as much as possible and get them in the game, because in all honesty, it's not just the numbers that are growing, but the talent is growing as well, and it's important for us to put our Australian girls, our Australian women on the map and on the field and on the stage. So I think that's the biggest thing that we can do is put whatever focus that we can in building those numbers and building the talent out there and giving them the confidence to be able to have a go.
Well, Mickey, thank you for giving us the time at half-time. Wish you all the best with your back and the repair on that. From our point of view, it's really key that we build towards the World Cup. For one simple reason, the rest of the world has taken off.
Yep. And
we really need to match them, because it's becoming a momentous and mammoth game in Europe in one place I pick.
Agreed.
So we need to get onto it. Mickey, thank you so much. Good luck in the second half for your squad. Please stay with us. My name is Bruce Stoller. Thank you for listening in to Mickey Hordas. This is NITV half-time Women's Premier League here in Darwin. Casuarina 3, Mindil 0.
Oh, thanks. I tried to minimize the course later.
Change the filter, change the filter.
All yours.
Here.
And then I'll start after that. I'll start after the room. Yeah, okay.
You know what they're called? No, he's on one. Ruben.
Welcome back to the second half here at Larrakia Stadium. Casuarina against Mindil. We're just watching some replays. So that was the first goal by Rachel Hoffman. Good work again by Casuarina. So Annie on Smith with a few big kicks. So 3-0 in the first half. Casuarina with the onslaught. Hoffman there with the corner as well. So all attacking for Casuarina. Unfortunately for Mindil, no real opportunity on goal as yet. And the goalkeeper for Mindil, as you can see on the highlights reel, because she's involved in everything. This was the only real attempt here by the Mindil Aces. But as we saw on the highlight reel, Philomena, here's Douglas, is McWilliam under enormous pressure back there as the goalie for Mindil.
She's definitely very under the pressure. Casuarina is actually keeping her on her toes, and she's doing great in the goals, considering she's a young player. You know, she's fumbled the ball probably once, and it cost them a goal. And that's about it. Other goals that are being kicked to her, that ball is like a magnet in her hand. She's doing a great job there in goals.
So the first goal was by Rachel Hoffman, 13.5-minute mark. The second goal was by Yolanda Kanai. That was in the 15-minute mark. And the third goal by Lauren Douglas at 38.5-minute mark. So we're underway in the second half, round 2 of the Women's Premier League. Football for 2021. And Casuarina with a great first half. So Mindil, the coach probably would have had a few instructions. Mina, if she was the coach, was telling us at half-time, we put some speed up forward for Mindil, but here they go again, Casuarina. There's no sweeper back there, a bit of confusion for Mindil. So just controlling the ball there is Newton Aragon. She's had a couple of cracks at the goals as well. Good footwork. Tries to pass it through. Goes in again. They're under pressure. They need to clear the ball. Hoffman. Good body work as well by the Mindil player in Cassie William. So she's the goalie. So it goes back to Klitzis. She set up a bit of play through the midfield as well. Hoffman already has a goal, got the first goal. Back to Klitzis in a dangerous position. This is where they love to position themselves. Klitzis has a shot on goal. Got a little bit of white line fever there.
Exactly. Looking at the gameplay now, they've got Cassie McWilliam that actually came out of the goals. She's actually playing on field.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who's gone back into goals now, so hopefully we'll find out for you and get back. But yeah, she has come out of the goal, so obviously they need that attacking driver, maybe that speed, Mina. That's why they've brought her out. It's a good kick as well. Over the top, but Pablo controls it. Fulton been in great position all night as one of the sweepers. Fulton, back to Fulton again. They go to her at every opportunity. She's got a good leg on her as well. Usually beats the first one. Blitzers wasn't looking. Stall. Oh, sorry, that's Martin. So Martin just didn't have anyone forward. Good control by Douglas. She's got some fancy footwork, this girl. You watch her go. Lovely cross. Aragon. Newton Aragon, sorry. So the goalie is going to have to go, and I think that's McWilliam, the goalie from the first half, that's cleared that.
That's really good gameplay there by Douglas. She does have some really good fancy footwork.
There's Hoffman on screen. She scored the first goal. Pablo with the throw-in, nudging the back there to Douglas. And it's going the way of Mindil. No, sorry.
I think the ref is calling it Casuarina's kick.
Yeah, I thought that there was the push on Douglas was probably just a little bit too much in it, and the referee has agreed. So the kick is going to Hoffman. We've already seen her with 2 corners. One of them was an absolute ripper. She's got a big kick on her. Where's she going to put this to the hot spot? Klitzis moves in the box now. Kanai's there as well. Dangerous players. Comes short. Martin tries to clear it for Mindil. Hoffman trying to work around her opponent, Juan. And that hits the post. That's out. So under pressure again to start the first couple of minutes in the second half. So we watch on replay Hoffman with her fancy footwork. She shows it all. She's American, we believe. Mina?
Hoffman, yeah, she's actually come from America. She's actually American, so it's her second season with Casuarina. But last season she didn't play enough games. This season she's looking for a full season ahead of her.
Pablo, Klitzis. Back to their playmaker and Fulton. Here's a cross to Newcombe. Newcombe just drives through the middle as she has most of the game, the first half. Kenai comes from behind, back to Fulton. Like I said, she usually beats the first opponent, goes out wide. Walling has the numbers. So Casuarina, this is where they try and set up. The kick through, but well done by Mindil. That's Gray, Rhea Gray. And again, just the numbers win out for Casuarina. There's a big kick over the top. And I wasn't really watching, so Mindil will go back. That's McWilliam. Didn't get to that one, Newcombe. Anion Smith was there, but so back to Casemiro. We haven't seen her with too much kicking duties tonight.
She's actually a bit laid back there in the goals, isn't she?
Yeah, Anion Smith.
Great through ball.
Yeah, barking her orders from back there as the stand-in coach tonight. She'll be very happy with that first half. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman looking over for Pablo. Pablo can keep it in as she crosses it, and it ricochets off Mindil. Is it a corner? No.
Unfortunately, Pablo couldn't finish that. Actually, she's got two players on her defence, so that they definitely put a pressure on her.
You're trying to shut down that.
You see, she's got one player. She's got to try and get around, and then you see the second player shuts her down straight away.
Yeah, that was McWilliam coming over there. So clear and kick, but Anion Smith intercepts, tries to kick it over to Newton Aragon. She's in a dangerous position here, and again McWilliam, what she did in the first half, just bides some time for Mindil.
Good clearance there from McWilliams. You know, when you're under the pressure, you really need to get that ball out.
So one of the changes, we'll try and find out who has gone into goals for Mindil. So good control. Here's Douglas. Now Hoffman's got it. She'll dance around one. She does that a little bit too easily, then puts it in the hot spot. And good work by the goalie. Brave as well.
That was good work by the goalie there.
So Fulton. She's clear here. She's got a lot of space in front of her. Anion Smith has a crack and it hits McWilliam in the back of the head. So you can count that as another save of the night. Tell you what, I wouldn't like to get that in the back of my head. Anion Smith has a big kick. Kalitzis, good control, and they go back, just reset to Fulton. Fulton through to Kalitzis, to Newcombe. Aragon turns her opponent around. Kalitzis in dangerous position. She's got a good boot on her, but this time goes to Kenai. Kenai tries to go through to Douglas, but well done by McWilliam. That's the captain, Tegan. So we've got the twins out there. They're two McWilliam sisters, number 7 and number 13. Coach's daughters.
Probably need to make that move to put Cassie McWilliams at the back. She probably can read that play.
So looks over here for Hoffman. Hoffman takes on her player again in Joanne. Puts it into the hot spot, coming through, and a shot on goal and a good save there as well by Mindil. So coming through was Anion Smith. And she's got a powerful kick, so the goalie did well.
That was a great save.
So Fulton's going to go all the way back to Casemiro, just keeping her in the play here, making sure that she's on the ball. She's hungry to come up too. I reckon she'd love to be up in the striker's position.
I think she's got a little bit of an itch.
Straight through. Well done, Walling, and clearing by McWilliams.
So Casuarina's throw in there. You've got Tess Whalen throwing the ball in. So let's see who she's going to give the ball to. Newcomb.
So Kenai scored the second goal in the first half. So Douglas, she scored the third, and the first goal scorer here was Hoffman, has a crack and just goes across. So a metre or two wide. So in the first half they had about 10 shots on goal, not including the 3 they got, and so far in the second half they've had 2.
Here we see Hoffman going through one player, trying to get through another 3.
You get 1, 2, 3, 4 players there. Then you got the goalie as the 5th one, and just has some really fancy footwork on her.
Definitely good on her feet.
Yeah, good control of the footy. So Douglas. And Leon Smith. So he's got good control as well. Just happy to bide their time and go back if needed. And just keep possession of the ball. It'll be something that Mindil maybe need to use this opportunity just to keep a little bit more possession. Don't give the ball away. So good pass from Juan to Sturm. So Juan again. So we've got the sisters. We've got twins and sisters, as Mina spoke about. Newcomb. If this gets through, Aragon's in a dangerous, Aragon's in a dangerous position. Good work by the goalie, had to come forward, and she did. Big kick as well to clear that.
Dave McWilliams did say and mention earlier that he does have 5 valuable players out tonight.
And into goals is Garland. So Hannah Garland is the one that has gone into goals in the second half. So she's doing well. So that's one of the moves Dave McWilliams made. So Hoffman straight back to Fulton. Fulton wants to get in on the action now. Moving forward, played the sweeper role all night. She's good with her feet as well. Creative. It's to Hoffman. Hoffman with good body work. Here she goes. Tries to cross it. She does to Kenai, just goes without it. Newton Aragon's going to get there first. This is where good work and just too close to the line there, but she fooled everyone, even me, then, with that ball.
She did. That was a really cross ball. That's a really good cross ball.
And again, a couple of times you probably called her in the first half where she didn't cross it enough and had the shot on goal. So definitely that might have been one of the instructions that was given out there. So Kalitzis is coming off.
For Serena Rodriguez.
So Serena Rodriguez is on, and Kenai has also come off. And coming on is
Faith Abio. I played soccer with Faith many years ago, and she was one of our top strikers. So I'm really interested in what the old girl's got tonight.
Not giving away any ages or anything like that, but yeah, so we've got a striker come on for a striker come off and a striker go on. So the goal scorer in Yolanda Kenai came off, but Abio and here already. So Garland's got to get there. She does.
Garland has definitely filled that position from McWilliams. She's doing a great job.
And I think with McWilliams there as well, you can see her moving him up here, Mina, in back play. So we just watched the ball go over. Just in back play here, you can see McWilliam pushing them right up. So as the sweeper there as that last line of defence before the goalie, probably a really good move by Dave McWilliam to do that.
Definitely, you do need someone strong in that defence.
So Mindil through Rhea Gray. Back to Gray again. Needs to attack that ball. She just let that go. I think miscommunication, but that's going the way of Mindil. I'm not quite sure what that was for, but Mindil will take that any day. So McWilliam's going to take the kick. Let's see what they've got. This is a good opportunity if they can get it over the top.
Fulton and Newcomb is definitely instructing their players to watch their offsiders.
So here they go. So Casemiro is going to stay back, and Eon Smith tries to clear it. She does. She was looking for a teammate in Wooling.
Unfortunately, Tess Wallin couldn't get to the ball fast enough.
Too much power on it. That's why she's called legs.
Yeah.
So a lot of power in those legs. So Tegan, the captain, McWilliam, gonna throw this ball in. If they can get one back here, Mindil, their confidence will skyrocket. They've done well in the first 15 minutes to keep them scoreless in this second half so far. Douglas, Abio, but McWilliam's going to get there first. What does she do? She goes back to Garland, the goalie. What can they set up? She's going to go back to McWilliam. Space opens up in front of her, so already that's good work by Mindil. This is what they didn't do in the first half. Just keep possession of the ball a little bit longer than what they have been. So Fulton will no doubt get this back from Casemiro. She does. And again, that space just opens up through the midfield, which gives her the attacking opportunity to set up one of her strikers. Abio that's just come on to Hoffman. Hoffman up the line to Abio. What's she going to do here? Tries to cross it, but good body work by Reed. She has a kick, and an easy one taken there by Garland. So they're doing a lot better in this second half, Mina, the Mindil defenders and also their attackers. They're keeping more possession of the ball this time.
They are. I think it's that move the coach did to put Cassie McWilliams back in the back line. I think she's got more of an idea to central those players into positions where they won't let Casuarina come through and dominate that midfield. She's really pushing them off, so if they want to, if they're trying to attack, they're going to have to attack from further back than what they had been in that first half. So it is a good move. Definitely need that voice in the back line. Beautiful conditions here as well at Larrakia Park in Darwin. Perfect night for women's football, the Premier League round 2, the 2021 season. As Douglas, a bit of dancing in the midfield, as she has been all night. Can't clear that one. So Rodriguez gives it to Rawling. Oh, and through. This is Newcomb. Experience coming through, and there's McWilliam. Puts her body on the line, gets the foot in there. Oh, good control by Aaron Smith. I thought she was going to have a crack then from that distance, but was looking for Abio. Oh, great control by Fulton. So Gill, Gill just couldn't control that for Mindil. McWilliam, she's going to leave it for a goalie. She does. So Garland. Done well. Mindil not to let Casuarina get any more goals on the board. Apart from the 2 that they got in quick succession in the first half, which were pretty fortunate to get them, that it could have been a bit of a different scoreline. So I think if they can get one Mindil, this will just boost their confidence. They're out on the wing here by Juan. So Juan, what has she got forward? Not much. She's waiting for the troops to arrive. She's going to try and dance around Newman, which is hard to do. Sophie Madalozo. And unfortunately, she couldn't control that, so the throw is going to go the way of Casuarina. Throw goes to Douglas. Look at this work. Oh, she's a good player. Her and Douglas through the middle. She's waiting for a runner. Puts it through now. Juan puts her body on the line. Just have too much power on that. They had the numbers on this near side wing. And Hoffman. Here's Martin. Martin with a good kick this time. It's on for Sturm. Back to Martin. What does she do? She can go out wide. She's got to play her out wide. This is Juan. Can she have a crack? Oh, good tackle put on there by Walling. So back through the middle. Here's Rodriguez. So Rodriguez, but Martin gets a leg in there. Good battle between these two. Habio's just come on, but already
Rhea Gray and her have had a bit of a battle already. Gray gets to the ball now. She can use her space in front of her. She doesn't. Gets it Juan. Juan tries the 1-2 back. Cut off by Casuarina. So Gray back to Juan. Martin wasn't ready for that. And on Smith. Passes to Abio. Back to Rodriguez. So the two subs that come on in the second half. Juan intercepts, but Fulton just read that well. Attacks it at speed, and there she goes again. Then puts it through for Abio. Garland's going to come at it, and Garland does. And as the whistle goes for offside, I believe.
Yeah, so offside by Abio, the sideline ref. See here, Abio is definitely, if she could have made that ball, and if it wasn't offside, she would have done something dangerous with it.
So McWilliam with the kick for Mindil. Here's Fulton again, because she's fast on her feet. Fulton.
She's a real, she's a very smart player, Fulton. She controls the game very well.
Yeah, that she sees everything, doesn't she? Just takes her time if need be, but reads it so well that she's always seems to be attacking it at speed when she needs to.
I haven't seen her once hesitate with that ball.
So McWilliam with a good crossing kick to her young teammate in Alina Strom. And as you said, Mina, they're missing 5 of probably the more senior players, I believe. So it's a very, very young team out there. We went into the change rooms before the game, as we do before each round, and introduce ourselves and just get a feeling of the teams. And I don't think there was a player in there that was actually over 21. Didn't look it anyway. So Martin comes off for Mindil. Replacing her is Ralsthorne. So they are a very young side, Mindil. They beat their opponents last week, I believe. They beat Port 2-0. So Brianna Brain and Cassie McWilliam were the goal scorers last week. Joanne here is racing against teammate, crosses it, but McWilliam's there and just clears the ball. So racing down that sideline.
That was good work by both teams, eh?
Chenda Aliab. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong to her family, but good work. So gets it back here. Regis. Oh, bit of a hard tackle from behind. The referee lets it go. So again, Fulton just at speed. Just the experience against Young Gill. Young Gill just waited for the ball to come to her. Fulton went at the ball at speed and intercepted it. So Joanne, she's had her work cut out for her tonight. McWilliam in the right spot. That's Cassie. Sit down the line. Here's a young player in Gill. Just Annie on Smith. I reckon she was calling for that ball because they kicked it straight to her. That was Sturm. Back to Fulton. She sets up the play for them. Annie on Smith. Rodriguez. Oh, good battle in there. That's the captain in there, McWilliam. Tegan. So she's won the free kick. She's going to let her sister come down and take it. We know she's got a big kick. If she can quickly play it on now, her sister can go. It's probably just got too much on it. She had the right idea there, just to catch them off, do the quick kick, don't let them set, but just had a little bit too much power on that.
Just had a little bit too much power, and Casimiro was there waiting for it.
So the twins with the twin thing that they got going on, you don't have to say anything, they just know. So Joanne. Thought she's played a pretty good game tonight down this wing with her battle with Hoffman. Hoffman's looked dangerous, got the goal, but a number of times she's saved it. And she stops running, Penning. So Hoffman, I think, is going to come in. She's going to have a crack, and she does, and it's through, and it hits the back net. So Penning, just a loss of communication there, and McWilliam thought she was going for it, and through in the end was Hoffman. So as we watch on replay,
Looks like Penny got a little bit confused. She would have thought might have been offside.
so at the end, like we say, you got to play the whistle. Easy as you like there for Hoffman. So she's got her second goal on the board. Casuarina have their fourth.
Can Hoffman definitely do a hat trick tonight?
Yeah, can she do the hat trick? You don't see it very often in the women's competition up here.
Ball straight to Casemiro in the goal. That I'm not sure.
Oh, look, she's bit of fancy footwork. That was a bit of a show for us there. The life member, of course, for Casuarina. You can tell she's hungry to get in on the action.
She's definitely the class clown, Casemiro. Don't know whether to take her serious or not.
And you know that you pretty good when you become a life member, the first female life member at Casuarina Football Club. The football up here, I mean, it's a pretty big achievement.
It's a great achievement.
Dangerous run, goes again, tries to put her body on. But good work by Newcomb. There's the experience. Also the strength against a smaller opponent. This is going to be thrown in by Sophie Madalozzo. So the 70th and a half minute in the second half. 4-0. Casuarina scored 3 in the first half here at Larrakia Park for round 2, the Women's Premier League competition for 2021.
Midways is definitely looking a little bit flat this half in their midfield. And the ball again goes to Casemiro.
Casemiro, is she going to do a bit of a dance this time? No, she wants the pressure to come at her. Here she goes with a boot. There you go. Been waiting for it all night. She's finally delivered for us. Anyon Smith. Oh, good cross. If this gets over the back, it does. They're on here again at Casuarina. Althiab, sorry, has a crack. Just apologises to her teammates there. Probably had a bit of a rush of blood and had a crack at the goals. Probably needed to cross that one over, put it in the hot spot.
I think she was felt like she's a little bit under pressure. If she would have had a good fit in on her feet, she definitely would have had a better crack at a goal. So the goalie kick out. We've got Garland. Replaced Mick Williams in the goal. She's doing a marvellous job as well.
Well, they've only scored 1 goal in this half so far. We've just got over 10 minutes left, so Rodriguez, Casuarina, they've had about nearly 15 to 16 shots on goal, mind you. So there's another one. McWilliam gets another one in the back of the head from Anyon Smith. She's definitely putting her body on the line. She did in the first half as the goalie. Now she is in the second half as the sweeper. Althiab in the hot spot. William clears it. Cassie getting there first is Fulton. Good pressure applied by Gill. Got speed there. She hasn't given up young Gill. She very, very young player. I reckon she might be one of those young ones that have come up. Haven't dropped their heads. That's what I like about Mindil for a young side. Sometimes you can sort of drop your head when it gets a little bit of a scoreline like that, as Gill's going to come off now. So she's substituting for Tinning. So Isabella Tinning. So good work by Amrit Gill. So the throw in taken by Mauboy Hudson. Soraya. Rodriguez. Back to Douglas. She's going to... What does she do? She does have a crack straight to Garland. So Garland, casual as you like.
She looks very casual in the goals.
Probably not the kick she wanted. She needs to get back in goals because Douglas will go over the top and just straight through. So Douglas has her second. Unfortunately for Garland, it was just a missed kick, and the experience of Douglas just took her time and put it back over the head of the keeper. Unfortunately for Garland. So you just seen the missed kick. And
Douglas read that ball really well. She knew the goalie was a little bit out. She had no one in front of her. She had a clear shot at goal and over the head of the goalie.
So who may get the hat trick first? Lauren Douglas is on 2. Rachel Hoffman's on 2. Yolanda.
We've got to put our bets on now, Tash. I say.
Can I come off? I reckon Douglas.
I was going to go Douglas. I go Douglas and I'll go Hoffman.
For Mindil's sake, I hope there are no more goals scored, because the scoreline probably outweighs the determination
Great ball.
that Mindil have tried to show tonight. A young team up against a more experienced team. And they haven't given up and haven't dropped their heads. That's what I like about them the most. And you've got 2 young girls back here in McWilliam and Garland, trying to shut out everything that's coming at them. And as I said, in the whole game so far, they've probably had close to 20 shots, real shots on goal, have also got 5 goals. So just looking for Darwin again. Walling cleans up. They'll go back to Casemiro, the stand-in coach
/ keeper.
/ mentor. She told me at the start of the season she was mentoring and wasn't in any coaching role or playing the season in the first game we do of Casuarina for the season, and she's the coach and the goalie, so she definitely didn't feed me the right information. So Mindil, the substitute Tinning, gets it out wide, being dangerous to him. Stays in. Malboy Hudson. Oh, fancy footwork by Malboy Hudson. Kicks it up the line. Knocked over, but is helped back up. Good sportsmanship shown and back play by those 2 players. That's what I love to see. Good through ball looking for Rodriguez. It's cut off by Gray. So Gray's done well back there as well in the defence for Mindil with John. They've been totally under the pump. Oh, that was a handball, accidental, but now boy Hudson.
Okay, let's see if Mindil can actually do something with this free kick.
No. So McWilliam, the captain's letting her twin sister take it. She's got a big kick as well. There we go. That just showed.
Hear the thump of the ball.
Here she goes again. I reckon she's going to have another crack. What is she going to do with it? They just need to make sure there's no turnover here, because they've all pushed up. Oh, well done by McWilliam. That's Tegan McWilliam going through again. Can she have a crack? She then passes it back. Meldozo. So Juan's out there. Tinning's out there as well. And Juan kicks it, and an easy ball taken there by Casemiro. It was probably their second real attempt on goal. So Casemiro's really given the hamstrings a go now after they've warmed up.
Joanna's having a really good game out there on the wing.
Oh, here we go. Oh, well done by McWilliam. Just coming through, dispossesses Rodriguez. No talk there by her teammates to let her know that there was a player on coming through. Garland. Ooh. Good body work. We want to see the same mistake happen and the ball go back over the top of her head. So Malboy Hudson, sorry. Soraya. She's going to let it go out. She does. With the throw in.
Like I said before, they need that little bit of speed. It looks like Tinnan's got a little bit of speed on her. Just got to make sure the ball actually goes to her feet.
So just to hold up in play why we have a substitute. So Walling is coming off for Casuarina, and going on the field is Sales. So Ashley Sales is going to get a run. 78 and a half minutes gone, 5-0. Round 2 here of the 2021 Women's Football Premier League competition here at Larrakia Park. Beautiful Larrakia Park. Here's Douglas. Crosses it. Who's there for Casuarina? No one. They have to backpedal. So coming through is the sub. Now, good body work. Mindil, if they can keep possession, but no, the free kick is going to go the way of Mindil, and a yellow card is going against Althea. So we just watch on replay here, Mina. Was it a yellow card? Probably There's not enough control in that
No.
kick.
When you're going full pace and you collide and your bodies clash together, it's a little bit hard to pull back. So given a yellow card, I think it might be a little bit harsh. But at the end of the day, it's the umpire's decision.
That's it. The referee is always right. I probably wasn't the best player in my time to admit that, but we wouldn't have the games that we do if we didn't have the umpires and the referees officiating. So Casemiro with the kick again. Here's her third kick in a row. She must be warmed up. She wasn't kicking it in the first half. Now she is. Well done by Mindil. Or they had the opportunity to go forward, but now the turnover. Rodriguez kicks it through for Ayab, but too far. Garland's going to take this one easily. Does she kick it? Does she have another crack at kicking it? Yep, love the confidence of this girl. Young players, they haven't taken a backward step, and that's one very positive thing that you've got to take out of this game. And if they can try and get a goal back, don't want to give him the commentator's curse here. It's cleared by McWilliam. As a coach, if you can try and get a goal in the second half just to make it 5-1, I mean, that's a good effort by the young girls. But if they can keep them to 5-0, that means that they, only let them score the 2 goals in the second half. So the coach would take something out of that with his young side. They have had a better second half attacking, I feel, especially against the likes of Douglas, Hoffman. You've got Anion Smith. She can have a crack from there. What does she do? No, she gives it to Ayab. She turns. She gives it out wide. And a shot on. Ooh. She needs to pick it up. She does. Well done, Garland. So that's out the Ayab. So just the touches here. Jeez, I wish I could run that fast. No, it was just on fast forward.
Good decision making by Aon Smith. I heard she played for the Sydney Football Club down in Sydney for the soccer team down there.
Wow. Well, it shows, and she also, I think, went over and had a crack with the AFL too. So, yep, offside. So late call again there, but definitely offside that one. So McWilliam takes her time, just ticked over nearly to the 82nd minute mark, the second half. So the goal scorers for Casuarina. So we've got 2 to Rachel Hoffman, 2 to Lauren Douglas, and 1 to Yolanda Kanai. So Casemiro under a little bit of pressure, and again just wills the player to come at her.
That was a good kick there by McWilliams. She's got a great kick. She's got a great leg on her. Mindil definitely needs to do something here in this half touch. Their momentum picks up a bit and then it drops.
Big clash there. The referee lets it go.
Anon Smith was looking for a free.
And Anon Smith was not happy with that. Up she gets, but so Fulton. Juan. Back to Juan, gets it back. The good old 1-2 Tinning. Tinning needs to keep control. It then goes down the wing, too close to the sideline there. So Sophie Madalozo didn't have the opportunity to keep that one in. 83 minutes gone here at Larrakia Park in Darwin. Round 2, the 2021 season. So we've got Casuarina 5-0 against Mindil Aces. So Casuarina in the black and white strip out there.
Casuarina team has definitely dominated this game.
Yeah, they haven't stopped yet, but I just feel that Mindil, just the second half, has really stepped up. You've got experience versus youth. So Mindil again, good work by Juan, good challenge by Rodriguez. But coming through is that player Douglas, Lauren Douglas. Abio couldn't control that. So good work by Mindil, but coming in was Lauren Douglas. Well, good work by Juan, but Douglas on Smith through to Avio, just couldn't control it. Hoffman, she's going to get another crack. Gives it out wide to Al-Thiab. And we've got ourselves a corner for Casuarina. So Hoffman, is she going to take the corner? No. Anion Smith is, so she's got a powerful boot as well. Watch this. This is dangerous for Casuarina.
So Legs is taking the kick.
Yeah, as in the attacking side. Mindil. So McWilliams just having a chat to Garland in the goals as we see Neon Smith. So Jacqueline and Neon Smith.
We've got Abio is the only Casuarina striker that's up and putting pressure on 4 players and the goalie.
So off screen here, you'll see them all come forward now. They do. And again, Williams in the right spot. So Douglas, is that? No, that was Newcomb.
Newcomb kick for goal.
So another save, another shot on goal. So Garland.
Good hands by Garland.
Goes for the kick. This time she gets the height that she wants, but Douglas not in the position to score this time round. So Anion Smith trying to get it through to Douglas again. Abigail goes back. She probably could have done the touch through to Douglas. She was on the move. Good fancy footwork there.
By Sales.
By Sales.
Good footwork.
Abio, Anion Smith. Oh, and a good take again by Garland. I have actually run out of room now to mark the attempts at goal by Casuarina, but Abio, good
pass back.
Yeah, just a tap on there forward. Here's Douglas. She's reading these kickouts so well. Up against McWilliam. Oh, Abio, the goals open up and straight to the keeper again. Garland, you can see
Garland is definitely on her toes.
Probably the 2 best players for Mindil.
And they both have that experience of goalkeeper.
Yeah, so you can see McWilliam in front of the goalie there. She was the goalie in the first half. Garland went goalie in the second half.
Great style by both. Just a little bit of height difference.
Yeah, they're both attacking the ball, and that's what you want as a goalie. So, good kick through, but Rodriguez, we didn't read it. But Douglas, with her skill and her experience, good work by Tran. She's still going. Oh, good steal in the end by Sales. Back to McWilliam. So the free kick is going against Rodriguez, I think that was.
Yeah.
So
looks like McWilliams here is going to take the kick with her powerful legs.
Yeah, Cassie McWilliams needs to wait for her twin and her captain, Tegan McWilliams. She does now, the number 7.
She's looking
in
over.
the yellow, she does. That's the direction she goes in.
And that's the direction she wanted.
But Sales gets there and clears the ball, so throw in by Juan. No, McWilliams is going to go and do it. They're running out of time here. Just hope for Mindil, just the effort that they've shown tonight, that they can get a score on the board. 5-0 to Casuarina. Just reflects the amount of possession and shots on goal that Casuarina have had tonight. Anion Smith. It's back to Sales. Sales looking for Abio, but cut off by Gray. Gray can move it forward. Tries to go out wide. This is through the middle. Gray, good control again. This is better by Mindil. Opportunity comes up here for Sturm, but Casemiro had to dive at that one.
Looks like she got a knee to the head while she's at it.
She's just showing us how excited she was there to get that one, and the kicks are getting longer every time.
I don't think we definitely won't hear about that one.
No, we'll have to tell her to watch that one on replay. That'll go into the highlights reel for sure.
Oh, well done, Casemiro.
Al-Thiab. Good cut off by Mindil. 89 minutes gone, so not much time remaining in the game. McWilliam. Want to see her take him on a little bit more. McWilliam, she's definitely got the skill and the speed. So it goes back to Althea.
She's got time here.
So Althea, she's got Abio there. Garland comes, the ball, she hasn't taken control of the ball, and then the Mindil player falls on her goalkeeper, and in the end,
Abio was in that perfect position to receive the ball reflect off their goalie, so she definitely finished it off.
So, unfortunately there, I think McWilliam fell on her goalie, so Garland...
Yeah, a little bit of confusion between the
she fumbled the first attempt, and unfortunately, as her teammate fell on her, the ball bobbled out, and she couldn't get up to reach and re-grab it, and Abio just took the ball away and put it at the back of the net. So they've got their 6 on the board. So 6 goals here.
6-0. Casuarina, Mindil 0. I think they cannot now afford any more mistakes here for Mindil Aces, especially in the Casuarina's scoring.
They've got 4 goal scorers tonight, Casuarina. So Abio's got the 6th, and that's the end of the game. So full time here for round 2 between Casuarina and Mindil. Casuarina have come out on top 6-0. The young side in Mindil tried their best here tonight. The goal scorers were Lauren Douglas had 2, Rachel Hoffman had 2, Yolanda Canai had 1, and the last one just before the full time there was Faith Abio. As we watch on replay here, that was Hoffman. There's Casemiro, Altheab. So Casuarina just had that many opportunities, as you can see in the highlights reel here, but it's been great tonight as we watch Casemiro with the highlight there. Just tumbling through. So
it looked better in slow-mo.
Thank you for listening to us here tonight, and congratulations to Casuarina, and we look forward to you listening to us next week when we have Casuarina versus Port Darwin.
That was an enjoyable game, actually.